You're looking awful sad sitting in there. You've got potential. I can see it in you. What do you say? How about you come with me? How about you come with me? You've been forgotten over here. We're not going to let anybody forget you. That's right. You want to be on YouTube? Huh? Would you? Well, come with me. I'm going to make you a star. Yeah. You know, my friends, they're getting rowdy. Oh, they are not rowdying on down. They are not. All my rowdy friends. I'm sure a lot of y'all know that song. Just that little bit. My friends are getting rowdy. And I'm going to have to start taking care of this. They're getting out of hand. There's a lot of ways to control weeds and everything. Weeds, our natural friends. Yeah. But I'll say weeds. There's a lot of ways you can control your weeds. I like to do everything in a natural way. I do not spray. There's no spray. You see one of them here, but this is just, casually thrown off over here after the ant mound incident. But what we see here is a failure to photosynthesize, and I like that. But there's other ways. I'm going to let you and my little helper go on a ride. I'll show you one of the ways that I truly love. Okay, I love you. I love you. What I'm fixing to do here is kind of risky. Y'all pray for my stuff, please. Look, the sadness of running out of duct tape. This is useless. All I've got left is the roll. So we're going to lock you in right there. And I hope to goodness this works out well for my little buddy and my little phone. Y'all hang in there. I hope you appreciate this. The things we do for love. I love you folks. Let's have a little fun. What is Cinderella's story? This unknown comes out of nowhere to lead the pack here at Augusta. Yeah, Cinderella's story. Cinderella boy. Yeah, he's on his final hole. He's about 455 yards away. Yeah, I think he's going to hit about a 2-iron, I think. The year was 1980. 1980, back when Chevy Chase's character on a movie called Caddyshack told Danny, a young golfer out there, just to be the ball. Oh, Ty was his character name. Ty, Danny, just be the ball. You're not being the ball, Danny. 1980, Caddyshack. And Kenny Loggins and the Caddyshack soundtrack. That was a very, very important time in my life. And the movie and the music of Kenny Loggins and the rest of the people of that area had a big effect on a 12-year-old boy. Yes, they did. Very much. And I was thinking about that lately. I've told you, I was like, it's crazy. It is crazy what I do, and the effort it takes to put in these. But it's for all YouTubers. We go through the same thing. How do you make a video and let things flow and get what you're doing? And that's pushing out against those headwaters of life and making it out of the harbor and into the open sea. You got to go through that. It's these growing pains. And sometimes you got to remember, like Ty told Danny, just be the ball. Be the ball, Danny. And a lot of times when we're starting out, we feel like my little buddy here, my little helper, feel like maybe he feels like Rodney Dangerfield's character when he says, I don't get no respect. Come on. I don't get no respect. Yeah. And another line from that I'm going to have to clean up. I'm not going to say it here, so I'll clean it up. He says, hey, everybody, we're going to get pollinated. Got to keep it clean, nice and PG. Yep, what we've got here, without further ado, I'm going to plant every day. And this is something very special. When it's special to me. I've been waiting to do this for very close to a year now. The very first videos that I ever put out on YouTube were surrounding my mulberry tree. My favorite plant, you know, as I answered that in a previous video, it's my favorite. Specifically the red mulberry tree. I try to grow as many of these as I can in the past, and I'm about to kick that off again and start growing as many as I can in the future. And the seeds that I collected back then and mashed down and cleaned up and dried out, they're right here, right here. They have been stored in this paper bag, inside a Ziploc bag, in the refrigerator for almost a year now. They need to be stratified. 1 year is a bit much maybe, but seeds are very strong, and a mulberry is an extremely strong plant. They want to live, probably about like my Jerusalem artichokes. So I'm going to try to get these germinated. And if I can, I'll make a whole bunch of trees from this one little thing. And it's going to be such a thing to see it come full circle if it does, even if I get one or two. But let's see, what I wanted to mention a few things. That potting soil, will it grow? And for everybody else, the potting soil is wet. It is thoroughly wet. This potting soil is thoroughly dry. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got this idea. I'm not going to use all of my mulberry seeds. Some of these seeds I'm starting here today, and some of these I'm shipping out in a package to Crooked Woods Family Orchard. Let's see, I hope I haven't messed up your channel name there. I have a bad way of doing that. But Crooked Woods Family Orchard, that is where I'm going to send out some of these so he can get started on them out in Arizona. I don't know how well they'll do, but we're going to give it a try. I'm going to send him some other stuff. I'm going to take some of these out, and they're tiny, tiny little seeds. And I'm going to put them in this dry potting soil. Okay? That is a whole bunch of seeds right there. Along with these seeds planted here in this little mini air pruning bed, I'm going to plant some, broadcast a little bit into the natural soil, and try different ways of doing it. I might even throw some in aquaponics. I don't know. And what I'm going to do here, Parmesan. How many times have we shook Parmesan out of something like this? This is also this is one of my ideas, but it also goes along with an excellent idea that Will It Grow showed. I tell you, if you're not over there on his channel yet, you need to be. That's a smart man up there. When you take somebody that's living on the coast of Cape Cod, and he's an oyster fisherman, and he's out there seeing that raw ocean in his daily life and growing a garden, and he's multi-generational gardening, and the rich history that this man has, yeah, there's some wisdom there. I've learned a lot from him in the short time he's had a channel. So go check out Will It Grow. He used a sifter in an amazing way. Yeah. But what I'm going to do, so I've got this all done here, and I wanted to, the reason I'm doing this is because I will fail at trying to sprinkle these out in a good even fashion. I'll clump them up or something. So I figure I'll let fate decide. I'm going to mix them up good with this potting soil and then sprinkle out all of this potting soil. What it's going to do, hopefully, is give me even distribution throughout this air prune bed and cover them up at the same time. Now this is just straight up potting soil. Let me see if I can, let's just start sprinkling here. I know the video's getting long. I want to try not to kill everybody with these long marathon videos that I make, but there's so much that I want to share. I know, it's like you're sharing enough. We've seen enough. Just gonna sprinkle it out. You know, how many of us know how to adequately cover a pizza? You know, we'll put that piece of pizza on the plate and go to town shaking out some Parmesan or Romano Yeah. And we don't spill a whole lot of it either. That Parmesan is the precious. We get adequate coverage. If I spill a few seeds out here, that's okay. You know, originally I was opened up this video talking about sling blades and natural things, natural methods. That's what permaculture is, but I'm not all permaculture. I believe in doing what works. And like David the Good says, what grows food? That's what I'm interested in. Yep. And if you're one of the 3 people that has never heard of David the Good in the world, I would suggest that you go check him out. Amazing man, very funny, and it's a mixture of humor and knowledge that the man gives you. That's just, he's my favorite. Him and Jack Spearco tie with me for my two favorites, I guess. Now we've got other people that are favorites for different reasons. I'm not going to leave out OAG or several other people, but those 2 men I have watched the very longest. I could shake faster, couldn't I? It gives me more time to talk if I shake slower. God, the boy even shakes slow. Yeah. But yeah, Caddyshack was back in the day for me. 12-year-old, 1980. Cable TV was a huge thing. And for most of us, we're just now getting it. That meant Showtime. That meant late night Showtime. And movies that a 12-year-old boy was not supposed to be watching. Sorry, folks. Yeah, I was you know, watching the shows I wasn't supposed to be watching. Back during that time, that's some of the first time I got to see the ladies, if you know what I mean. And Caddyshack and the humor have always stuck with me. And Kenny Loggins' music, and so that soundtrack was very influential. Kenny Loggins went on to do lots and lots and lots of things. Tragic, I believe he passed on not long ago. But anyhow, I've completed the album challenge, you know, for today and the plant every day thing. And I'm trying to not let it get to me and just remember to be the ball as it rolls over there. So when we're getting all crazy in life, just remember to be the ball. Let things flow. Don't get too wrapped up in things. Even though there's things that I'm forgetting right now that I wanted to put in this video, but remember Caddyshack. Just be the ball. And let's see, will it grow? Check him out. Let me see if I've got that screenshot in here on the Viewmaster. I know I do. Yeah, here it is. There we go. Crooked Woods Family Orchard. If you haven't already found them, find them, please. You're going to be very happy. As you can see here, I have got them on the Viewmaster. I watch things on the Viewmaster, and I watch things on my phone as well. But they have got they've got a great channel. They're doing great things out there in Arizona and have endured a lot through their journey. And some of my mulberry seeds are going out to them and see what they can get going with that. And some of my strawberry plants, I got to dig them up and get them in the mail. And some rattlesnake beans. That's what initially started it, his interest in that. So I know this is long. I have no idea how long it is now. I'm going to let y'all go, and I appreciate every one of you. The best thing you can do for me is, of course, the same thing for everyone. Watch my channel, watch my videos to the end, you know, like, subscribe, comments, all that. If you do, that's great. I know you're there for me, and I'll be there for you. I will be there for you. But y'all take care, and I will see you tomorrow when I figure out what I'm going to Hashtag plant every day. No space. Go see Copperhead Road Homestead. Yep. See you tomorrow.